Anybody else wants to change?
Not at present, no.
Does anybody want to fight the Baylor?
Yeah, Rahu does. Ah!
Unfortunately, that misses.
Hey, what do you know? Those all miss too.
Oh, somebody needs to update their token.
Who would that be? Because I hope it's not me.
That'd be Iron Bite, because the AC on his token is definitely low enough to be hit by all of those.
Oh, that reminds me. I haven't figured out how to put AC in this thing. Wait, yes, I did. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking moron.
Really?
I have my AC. Ignore me when I say because I'm a fucking dumbass.
All right. Well, I believe we are about ready to start the snows of summer. Okay, the adventure starts in the sleepy village of Heldren. And you all have occasionally passed through it on your travels as merchants and guards and such. And at the moment, you are stopped in the city in between trips. You have no pressing duties in either direction. So you're just relaxing a little bit at the end. The sleepy village of Heldren has rarely seen so much excitement or concern. Hunters from the nearby border wood have been speaking of unnaturally cold weather at the height of summer that has descended on the nearby forest just days ago. Heavy snow followed, and those who have returned spoke of an uneasy presence in the woods, as well as new and dangerous predators. No one knows what this event means, but the town's soothsayer, Old Mother Theodora, claims dark times lie ahead. Now, as if in proof of that prophecy, yesterday a badly wounded mercenary arrived in town, claiming to be bodyguard of Lady Argentia Malesin. He told the village council that the noblewoman's escort came under attack by bandits and strange wintry creatures near the edge of the border wood. He escaped alone, and Lady Argentina was dragged away into the forest. Now the townsfolk cast fearful eyes towards the snowy forest, worried what else might emerge to threaten their peaceful village. As you sit in the inn, enjoying your beverages of choice, you can hear people all around you gossiping about these current events.
Yeah, you hear Giles enter with a click, thump, click, thump, click, thump, as he uses his cane and his peg leg.
Iggy and Ziggy are just sort of mulling about. Ziggy is not sure what to do, but he kind of wants to put on a performance just to sort of lift the patron's spirits a bit, make things a little bit livelier.
Do it. Do that. Roll that performance check.
How do I do that?
Alright. Which system are you using?
I'm using the system that you guys told me about.
Go to your control frame.
All right.
Click on skill.
Okay.
Go to performance.
Yeah, click on the drop-down list and you'll find performance.
It just says perform none.
That might be best. Hit cancel.
Okay.
Go over to ownership and give me ownership of your token.
All right. How do I do that?
literally what I just said. There's an ownership tab.
I can do it.
Alright, cool. I want to see something.
I have yet to use this system, so I don't know how any of this shit works.
Let's see. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do something. Wrong. Did that do anything, Magic?
It is a roll without a value.
That's what I figured. Okay.
There's no bonus on performance, what I mean.
Don't worry about this. I see what he did wrong. What's your perform right now?
Give me a moment while I go look at that. Give me a moment while I go look that up.
Is it win? Is it strumming?
Say that again, Iron Brad. I can hear you correctly.
Is it strumming? Is it dance? Is it percussion? Is it what?
Oh, he plays a ocarina.
Ocarina. Perform one name.
What?
One second.
You keep cutting out, by the way. At like the last part of your
Yeah,
sentences.
sorry about that. I'll fix that. And what's your what's the modifier for your ocarina? Perform ocarina.
That would be under my performance, right?
Yeah. So what is it? What's the
It's a total of a +7.
7.
I got this. Huh. We might have a problem.
Of course we do. There's always a fucking problem when it comes to shit I have to do.
No, it's just this is Thompson. Did either of those give a
Wrong,
roll?
wrong.
Nothing?
Nope. Check your token skill roll. Just to see if it's an issue with the system itself or value on the
I
token.
think it's the bracket.
Like which kind?
Normal bracket.
Box bracket.
Alright.
Then you're gonna do a 1d20 plus
Alright.
7.
Then close it off with the Brock's bracket.
Yep.
Wow, that's a pretty damn good roll.
That's a 17. Why do you have an 8?
Oh, wrong button. Let me do that again.
Or just make it a 24.
Or a 1? Let's see which was more hilarious.
I'll go with the 24, please.
Okay then. That was interesting to watch.
I can play the actual ocarina I have with me for extra effect.
No, please don't.
So, as you begin your performance, people don't seem particularly appreciative of it at first. And the person you checked in with at the tavern, one Kale Garamos, begins to head over to scold you. But as you continue playing on and get past the first sharp notes, people begin to appreciate your tone. Conversations slow down, and one by one, heads turn towards the little kobold playing his song in the middle of the inn. People set down their Three Devil ales and push their flank steaks and nimble pie to the side as they listen to the music. And when you finally finish your performance, you get a rounding, a a sounding round of applause, and people ask for an encore.
All right, I'll perform again one last time to see if I get something better. Fuck.
Eh.
It's not bad, but near the end of that performance, people go back to their meals, their ale, and their conversations.
Well, you can't win them all.
Yeah.
By the way, but Iggy sounds like he has a southern accent.
Well, that's fun. Hey, Magic, just out of curiosity, did my backstory enable me to get a second hero point?
Was that the
Did you ever get to my backstory?
I reviewed everybody's stuff, but I've also reread the module like twice in the last 2 days.
Fun.
My brain doesn't have that much space anymore.
That's fun.
Man, I hate this latest update to Hero Lab.
So what is our objective, sir, currently? What are we trying to do?
Introduce the module. So for Rahu and Sahu, they're off in a corner of the tavern. Basically, they're just chilling in the corner. They hear Iggy's little ocarina performance, and they chuckle to themselves.
Ziggy, I misspoke. It was Ziggy who's playing the ocarina.
Ziggy, they chuckle at his play, and then the pair of them go back to their ales they're currently drinking. As he starts up his encore, Sahu simply raises an eyebrow at the lesser performance.
Sahu may have a second hero point.
Oh, not Rahu?
Nope, there is one backstory worth of backstory here.
Oh.
You don't get a two for my friend. But if you want to work up additional text for your other character, you can get one for that.
I'll figure something out. Poor Rahu.
All right. So, if any of you are interested in digging into the rumors that are being tossed around the tavern,
Yeah.
you can feel free to give me a diplomacy check.
Yeah.
I'll do that as well.
Yeah.
Let me look at my diplomacy stat.
Yeah. Giles walks over to the bar, limping as he does on his peg leg. He taps his cane onto the counter and says, "I am interested in hearing anything strange going on here."
Iggy does the same. She walks up to the tavern and goes, "Yes, I'd also like to hear what is going on in this town."
Sahu's gonna follow up and go, "So, what's going down?"
I keep forgetting to change the characters.
Diplomacy. I need my diplomacy for Vaughn.
All right, that's much better. So, Iggy, whose diplomacy is shit, by the way.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. Hold on a second.
No, her diplomacy's already 1. It's not going to change anything.
No. Class skill might.
Do clerics get a plus to their?
They do. They get a plus. It is a class skill. You get a +3 to that. Hold on a second.
Okay, let me go change that
Yes.
real quick. Alright, let me go change my character skills real quick. In
Right.
that.
While you're doing that, Sahu.
Yeah.
So
That's
the
dungeoneering.
yeah,
1
you
second.
rolled me dungeoneering.
Let me try this again.
Okay. Well, those of you who are standing at the bar get to listen in while the uh, barkeep behind the counter, the husband of Kale, one Minadar Garamos, kind of ignores everybody but Iggy and leans in almost conspiratorially. You know, everyone's been saying the weather is unseasonably cold for midsummer. It's even snowing in the border woods. Most all us expect magic is involved. We think it might even be some Kadiran agents played a role in it.
Really now.
I hope it's not a beginning of a new war. And you know, old man Dansby's been claiming someone keeps stealing from his fields. And his farm is pretty close to the border woods. Half his crops have died off. He says from frost, the rest have been carried off.
Sounds like he's not having much luck this season.
Ziggy, It sounds like foul demons are afoot, but that just may be my religion talking.
Demons would be particularly bad. But you know, a farmer's son took ill a few days ago. He fell through the ice over at Wishbone Creek. He said he'd seen a white stag in the forest. Even heard it talking. Could have been a demon.
Or
That
the
very
kid.
well could.
Or the
That
kid.
sounds like something that a cleric should investigate. Do you know where this farmer is?
The farmer's son has been looking at over by the midwife. You know, old Mother Theodora. She said it's just some kind of cold or something. But boy's there if you want to ask him.
Alright. Ziggy, we're heading out. Okay, sis! Ziggy says as he picks up his ocarina and puts it back in his bag.
Leaving so soon?
We'll be back.
I thought you might want to hear about the Rangers.
The Rangers.
The High Sentinels. They're the Rangers that watch the border woods. Usually they keep bandit activity pretty well curbed. You almost never have attacks. Something must be going on, though, if they're doing so badly that brigands attacked and abducted the Lady Argentina.
Who is the Lady Argentina?
She's a noble.
Okay, I will roll my knowledge nobles check.
So will I. I seem to not be able to find it on my rolls thing.
Knowledge,
I see.
nobility.
I found it. And for good measure, I'll also roll Ziggy's, because he's pretty knowledgeable on nobility as well. All right, I'm done.
Ooh, Ziggy. Ziggy, you know that Lady Argentia Melas, however the fuck you pronounce that, is a Taldor noble. There's been a rumor that she's in the middle of a scandal. Supposedly, she was traveling to meet her betrothed, but according to the rumor, she called off the engagement after meeting him and is returning home by herself.
Right, Ziggy probably was there trying to hot wares to people. All right. That does sound a bit weird for her to go missing. Last I saw her, she was supposed to be at a wedding, wasn't she?
You know more about her than I do, if that's true.
Yeah, I was trying to sell her something at that wedding. She didn't buy anything.
All I knew is she is passing through. Did you hear about the giant weasel?
Hey, Rahu, they've heard about you.
Rahu just gives a rude gesture towards Sahu.
No, definitely not him. This weasel was white. Dryden said he saw one up on High Ridge in the forest. Nobody believed him. We don't get those around here. He says he's going to go back and trap it.
Hopefully this doesn't become his version of Moby Dick.
The white weasel.
You know, though, I did hear the old Mother Thedora is also taking care of that survivor from the attack on the lady's caravan.
So, I guess we'll go. Ziggy and Iggy will go to Mother Theodora, or whatever her name is,
How many
to ask her
freaking
some
plot hooks are
questions.
in this?
And I imagine it won't take us that long. We'll just go visit her, ask her, maybe heal the sun a bit. Maybe Iggy can use her healing powers to.
I mean, seriously, I'm used to adventure paths being a lot more railroady than this. This is like 50 million plot hook.
But yeah, we're gonna go do that. Maybe we can get some extra money from healing the sun and get some extra information.
Smart. Brett, you got anything? You've been kind of quiet.
I think an alarm went off. I think the fire alarm went off in his building or wherever he's staying because I heard it.
No, he muted himself.
I
Yeah,
think he muted himself because his dinner alarm was going off. Or smoke alarm,
right.
too. We shall wait patiently for his return.
All right. Well, my character's gonna go do that.
Well, in the mean, oh,
There we
welcome
go.
back.
Yeah, sorry. I had to answer my door. Pizza. Alright, so what did I miss?
So we have,
Ziggy and Iggy are going to be heading to Mother Diodora to go talk to the farmer and her because they know she knows information.
Okay. Giles will probably go question the farmer's son. The affairs of nobility doesn't really interest him all that much, unless it's pertinent to his field.
All right. So y'all head out the inn into the town square. Down square has a large statue of a beautiful woman right in the center of the town. Townsfolk usually refer to it as the Lady, and it has been here for as long as anyone can remember. Some believe that the Lady was the founder of Heldren, or some ancient forgotten Taldan noblewoman, or maybe even a mysterious Fey Forest goddess. Others have more sinister theories. An evil witch turned to stone for her wickedness, or a magical statue through which the satrap of Kadir can spy on Taldor. On any given day, a few entrepreneurs selling goods or produce can be found on the square, and a market is held on the last fire day of every month.
Are we on said fire day?
No, but there are a few vendors selling goods in the square.
I will be back to there later.
Oh, sure you will.
So the
Oh god, 20 feet?
Those who are interested may move over to the Heldren map
already done so.
to get a view of the city.
Doing so right now.
As Sahu,
Do I have to move my tokens, or am I good?
Just copy
You
and
don't have to
paste.
move your
You don't have
tokens
to, but you
around.
just do a copy and paste.
as,
Give me a
as
moment while I go
Sahu
do
and
that.
Rahu exit the tavern. How bright's the sun right now?
It's pretty early in the day, so right.
Alright, Sahu's gonna adjust his hat a little bit, and as he does, you hear Rahu's gonna look at his brother and go, "Why does that happen every time you adjust your hat?" I have no idea.
So I guess who should enter in first? I say me and Iggy should do it because we're the ones who actually can heal people.
Oh, I'm sorry. You think we're a group right now?
Oh, we're not.
We are. But
You all know each other and kind of hang out, so
We're the best of friends.
as you walk past the statue, the town hall on your left, the town councilor's house passes on your right.
So what building are we going into anyway?
there.
Okie dokie.
A little bit further down. So you pass the town hall on your left, the town council's house on your right. Further down on your left, you pass the butcher's store, and eventually near the end of the road, almost at the edge of the town itself, you finally reach wise old Mother Thedora's home.
Alright, Ziki's gonna knock on the door. Gotta make a good first impression, especially if you're a kobold.
All right. The door swings open abruptly, and there's an old, hunched over woman, almost bent in half, with an old, withered walking stick. And she waves it up emphatically, points it at you, spins it around, goes, come on, I'm working. And goes back in very quickly.
Rahu and Sahu just look at each other.
Are you Mother... what's her name again? Mother Dora?
Theodore.
Are you Mother Theodora? Ziggy asks her rather calmly. She's trying to not appear threatening, I guess.
Yes, come in, line up. I'll be with you in a second.
Actually, we're here to help you in a way. Well, I am, and my brother are.
As you're speaking, she stumbles around a divider out of sight, and you can hear the sounds of packages rattling around and glass clinking against glass. Oh, well, what
Give
is
me a
it?
moment, I gotta charge my phone.
I'm sorry, it's something.
Sorry about that.
There.
I had to get my phone, go do something real quick. I'm back. Okay. Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Fuck.
She comes back around the corner, handful of herbs in her hand, pressing them into a mug. Immediately hobbles over to a fireplace where she's got a big pot full of water boiling. She scoops the cup into it and starts spinning the herbs into the liquid with a small wooden stick, and immediately turns and starts hobbling away again.
You see, Mother Theodora, I am a cleric. My name is Iggy G. Stardust. Cleric extraordinaire. This is my brother, Ziggy T. Stardust. He is a merchant, but he also has some herbs, has some healing medicinal items, possibly in his sack of wonders, so he calls it.
Crap.
We call them herbs.
Oh, that's nice for you, dearie. You hear a door open and slam shut.
I think she might be senile. I whisper to them.
No, I think she might not care.
I'm gonna go with senile.
I bet you would.
That was Rahu, by the way.
The door swings open and slams closed again, and you can hear her stick bumping against the floor as she's stumbling as she is walking forward. She comes back into view, and she has a mass of what looks like filthy cloth in her hands.
Ah, laundry day.
We are aware that you have a patient in there, a farmer's son, am I correct?
Farmer's son? No farmer's son. Sent him home already.
Can you tell us where his home is? Or, better yet, can we take a look in the back just to make sure he is not dead? That's a lot of bloody bandages. I'm assuming they're bloody bandages.
Oh, it's not from him. It's from the guard. She tosses it in the pot of water and starts stirring it around with her stick.
Well,
No.
I could also heal guards. I am a cleric, after all.
Yes, everybody can do magic. Look at me, I can do magic, you can do magic. What's your business?
Our business is talking to the guard about the attack on the lady's carriage.
Oh, he's in the back room beyond about it. I've got things to do.
Right.
Is she fucking Shorzy from Letterkenny?
I don't know who that is, so no.
I'll
She,
send you a video.
Grabs a satchel off the side of the wall, swings it over her shoulders. And she heads towards the door. She turns around and says, "He's not well yet, so don't keep him long. Close the door behind you. I've got to go deliver some children." And she heads on out.
Have a nice delivery. Okay, who wants to go interrogate a guard? Because I'm ready for that.
I shall do so.
Alright, to do it.
No. You both are idiots. Iggy, please just go heal the guard so that he can at least talk to us.
Can do.
Perhaps I could.
So, do I have to actually cast a spell, or can I just do it?
You might have. Let's go back there first. and we'll find out exactly what you need to do. 'Cause I bet there's going to be some heal checks.
All right.
As you head into the back room, the smell of herbs becomes stronger, more pungent, and you swing open the door, and you see a small, worn and old but still good condition bed, and lying in it is this burly old man. Well, relatively old, maybe his mid 30s or 40s, and he looks like he is about to just crush the bed under his sheer weight because he is one muscly fellow, and he is covered with bruises and has a small cut still on his cheek, has bandages wrapped above him. And as you move in towards him, can you give me a heal check?
Yes, I can. My bad.
Well, you can tell that he has several patches, his fingers, his nose, and some of what you can see of his feet where he has suffered from severe frostbite. Um, and he is still heavily wounded, but it's obvious that he has received some magical healing in addition to some herbal assistance. He appears to be stable all the time, but he is resting and recovering his strength. Whatever he was in was an ordeal.
All right.
He lifts up his head as he approaches and waves you closer to him.
Tell me, sir, what caused this, well, damage?
And you see Sahu and Rahu both simultaneously facepalm. Also, how's the light level in here?
You're inside, so it's normal.
Okay, guys.
Wish it was dim.
Why?
No reason.
No reason. We thought they were just bandits at first. Outlaws who hid like wolves in the forest. They were no match for us. But then came the cold fae of the north. They appeared among us and the battle turned quickly. My people speak of the winter touch all the time, but I never expected to meet them this far south.
Interesting. What knowledge check would I need to know to know what that is?
Winter touched, you could give me a knowledge nature check.
Alrighty.
Who's got knowledge nature in this campaign?
Neither of my characters do.
Iggy, you know that the winter touched are fey creatures who have sworn themselves to white witches.
White witch blood. That's always nasty to deal with.
Which did
I've had
you
a
say? Which? Where? Show me!
Calm down, my friend. These,
Guys.
what are they called again? Winter's Touch?
Winter touched.
These Winter Touched are servants of white witches. Me and my brother have had to tangle with a few of them where we live, when we used to live in the mountains a few times a year. They're very nasty bastards.
Aye, the white witches of Erison rather rarely come down this far. They stole our lands from us during the Winter War. They're tiny sprites, no longer than the length of a man's forearm. But don't be fooled. They are vicious and dangerous creatures, and legends say that they have taken a sliver of ice into their very hearts, and their touch bears the harsh bite of winter.
Wherever this.
Rahu and Sahu just kind of look at each other.
Wherever this witch lies, I shall purge it.
Guys,
That explains the frostbite.
We talked about this. You don't have to kill every witch you come across.
For instance, I'm pretty sure Mother Diodora is a witch.
See?
I have yet to see any evidence of that.
A witch? Why would you call her a witch?
Not in the bad sense. I mean in the sort of works with magic but doesn't use my kind of magic or my brother's kind of magic or his kind of magic. I point to who's the magic user out of your character's Iron Bite?
Neither.
Or those two. Basically, witches are unordained magic users or magic users who don't confine to the normal standard, or have familiars. And I'm almost certain she has a familiar somewhere in this room.
Oh no, witches are witches. She's an herb, a hedge mage, and as far as I know, she doesn't have any animals running around here.
You just don't see them.
Help her. Okay, so
Witches consort with dark entities.
By Desna, can you shut up about your obsession? So, anyways, whereabouts did
Speak to me after you've lost a limb.
So, where did you guys get ambushed at?
Near the woods. They attacked us as we were passing by. They took the lady into the forest, back through the ice and snow. Beyond that, I don't know. I followed as far as I could, but the winter touch were too many and too hard to fend off in the snow alone. I barely escaped with my life, and I came here to seek help for her.
Well, can I say you found that help, or is that too forward for us?
Honestly, there's a lady in peril, and we might actually get some money, so...
You see Giles just gripping his cane tightly. If he weren't wearing gloves, you could see his knuckles go white.
There's a cream for that.
Notice Sidian hasn't said shit.
I mean, I'm looking for adventure, so this works in my favor as well. I was going to go to Absalon, but adventure here, sure, why not? A little bit of adventure.
Iggy is going to try to use the healer, him again, just to make his wounds a bit better. He might be able to help us later on. You'd ever know.
You're going to attempt to do what exactly?
Would healing him now use up one of my spell slots?
If you cast a healing spell, yes.
Is there a way to do that without using a spell slot?
If you have purchased a healer's kit, you can take an hour and attempt a check to treat deadly wounds. But if he's already been treated by a skilled professional, then it won't have any effect.
All right, then I'm just going to give him a sermon about the goddess I worship and how her warmth will get rid of the frostbite. I'm not actually doing a sermon because
his response basically boils down to prove it.
Do you want me to cast some fire?
Burn down the house, but it doesn't prove you've removed the ice.
I mean, I'm cold touched. My character is immune to cold, so I could just probably absorb it.
Your character is most definitely not immune to cold.
What do you mean? They're
Have resistance to cold.
That's essentially immunity.
No.
It's really not.
In my book, it is.
Game mechanics, it's not. Anyways.
Alright, so what's going on? Oh.
I don't know. Who fucking knows?
Knowledge Arcana is for your understanding, your learning about arcane magic.
So I guess it would probably be more of a religion thing, huh?
If you are attempting to proselytize and roll off of that, that'd either be a performance check or a diplomacy check if you're attempting to change somebody's attitude. But generally, you shift them to friendly or something along those lines, not necessarily shift their world views.
I'm not trying to shift this world with a deity to do something.
The channel. Ray isn't exactly the most
You know?
I'm pretty sure he might have herbs that can help with frostbite. That's about it. We should probably get a move on. We're wasting way too much fucking time in here.
Yep, I want to get to our first combat. I mean,
All right, so you shuffle out of the healer's room and out of the building and back onto the streets.
I suggest we go investigate the scene where this attack took place.
Yep, just look for the place where it's like full of icicles and like dead bodies. That won't be too hard to find. Ziggy.
Did we ever learn where this attack took place?
He said edge of the forest.
That he did.
Well then, my companions. Shall we set off then?
So we shall.
Let's do this.
Onward to glory! Ah.
Did any of you slip anything into his drink this morning or something?
No, but I'm imagining something.
The young and the foolish.
How old is your character?
Well, apparently tieflings age differently.
Give me a ballpark.
Well, he is equivalent of being a teenager.
Yeah, my character was older than you, both of them.
And Giles.
They're 24 and 23 respectively.
oh dear.
Wow, that's old
That's
for
odd.
that's old for kobolds.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. What is their normal ages?
Well, you reach adulthood at 12 years old.
Huh.
So, let's see.
You're
Um,
pretty old.
yeah,
Really?
You're very old, Kobold. Anyways, let's see. So plus 1d6. Roll me a 1d6 for Ziggy.
Okay.
Same process as rolling a D100 bracket. So 5. So let's put Ziggy at 17. And then roll a 2d6 for Iggy. So a 19. 19 and 17. That's perfect.
So yeah, you guys are adults essentially in comparison.
Now let's roll with tieflings.
According to my character sheet, he is 44.
Nice.
Which is, and you cannot get, because they rolled 20 plus 8d6.
All right. So you know from your previous travels that the local wood is to the south of the town.
By the way, Sahu's 29, Rahu's 26.
Sahu forest Sahu.
You got a map? Oh, we don't have a map yet. Shall be revealed.
I mean, it's probably not that hard to find a forest.
Forest that's suspiciously got snow in it.
Like I said, just look for ice and dead bodies.
All right. So, how are you guys traveling? Are you walking? Do you have horses? How fast are you?
Can't afford horses.
Horses.
For
What do we
walk.
look like? Some people who had maximum gold and should have bought a horse while we were getting everything else?
Well, Giles moves pretty slow.
Ziggy and Iggy's move speed is... let me see. I can't find it. It's 30. I can tell you that much, probably.
Yeah, Sahu and Rahu are the same.
All right, give me just 2 seconds.
1,000, 2, 1,000.
So, any of you guys see the new Xbox they revealed?
Yes, that box.
A lot of people think the name is going to confuse people.
You mean like the Xbox One didn't?
I mean, seriously, whoever comes up with the names for the Xbox series needs to be fired, and someone with some actual imagination needs to take over. Why do you think this Nintendo products always sell so well?
What did they name it? I have not been paying any attention.
It's called the Xbox Series X.
That's a name.
It's a name.
Apparently, our little dog chewed off a little bit of our hot water bottle last night and just threw it up.
Well, fun.
Yeah.
No, they're not. They're right there.
Better up than in, though.
Yeah.
All right. So, Brett, roll me a D100.
Oh, that's right in the middle.
Do I have the roll?
You do not. All right. So, you get about halfway down to where you need to be. It's about 3 hours of walking. When something accosts you out of the bushes. And
What costs which character?
why don't you arrange your tokens on Heldren in this area in walking formation?
Okay, let's see here.
All right. So, where are we going? North, north to south, east to west. What? Get off.
Traveling
of
southward.
South. All right. So. Zai, you need to get off of Giles. Oh, I forgot I can still do that.
There we go.
There we go. It's actually a pretty good formation.
Watch it kick our asses in the end.
All right.
I'm,
This
I'm,
thing
I'm,
comes.
I'm questioning why Sidian is in front of Rahu.
Hey, what's Sidian's AC right now?
Sidian's is a 16.
So is Rahu's.
All right. So this guy comes barreling out of some brush as you are walking down the road. Stands in the middle of the road, bellows at you, and swings his weapon above his head.
What? Not seeing anything right now.
And you can just ignore the city background here.
Okay. Oh no! I received an invalid image. Un momento, por favor.
See me, amigo.
I hate doing this, but I have to.
Oh, that looks portly.
I can't see anything.
It's down here below us.
Oh. Why is he named Papa? What the fuck?
Because magic
Papa
does this.
gonna eat ya.
Magic has a particular way of naming his creatures.
Basically, so we don't, know how many is left. Oh, oh dear.
All right, you all can go ahead and roll initiative.
You got it.
Kidoki. How do I do that? I haven't yet ever used the system, so.
Alright, so in your control frame, there's something called initiative. It's right to the...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, there you go. So there's Iggy.
See, I rolled a 20, but it's not showing up in the initiative list. See here if I can just set it.
Where's the initiative list?
Yeah, already.
Alright.
Alright, so if you
Click
go to
on
Window-
Windows at the top, and then click on Initiative.
Okay, I see it. Oh, sweet. Iggy goes first.
Nope. He has a sorted.
Yeah,
Well, it looks
and
like she's gonna go
just-
second.
Sahu rolled a 2.
Sucks to be you.
Top of the order, Giles.
Alright, well. Let's see here. I need to double check something here. Weapons. Feet. Okay. Giles is going to draw his crossbow and fire at a crossbow bolt at Papa.
Aren't you an investigator?
Yeah.
Can't you investigate?
Well, I could do a knowledge check.
He is investigating, and the result will be the creature's death.
What knowledge check do I need here?
Knowledge local.
Local.
You identify this creature as an ogre. You are aware that they can see in the dark, but that is all you know about them.
It's an ogre. A most annoying foe.
That blinks. Iggy Stardust.
Zagreed, you're up.
Does he have anything that's flammable on him?
His skin is
I'm going to use.
flammable.
Would Spark work against that?
No, Spark is an offensive cantrip.
Okay. He can see in the dark, but does that mean he has bad regular vision?
Not by default, no.
Okay. And I don't know what to do. Because she has no offensive stuff at the moment.
I understand that. You do have one spell you could use.
Was that?
Bless the party.
Uh,
Oh, okay. I bless.
However, I'm not going to try to, like, you know...
You also have Firebolt from the Fire Domain.
Okay. I just use that then.
Yeah.
Alright. So this is a
Range touch.
ranged touch. You will need to make a 5-foot adjustment forward to get within range. It's only 30-foot range. It deals fire damage, but first you need to succeed on a ranged touch attack, which is going to be 1d20 plus your dexterity modifier plus your base attack bonus. Clerics don't have a base attack bonus at level 1, and your dexterity modifier on Iggy is 0, so it's a flat 1d20. One will unfortunately miss.
I tried, guys.
Yeah, you did. Nope, don't get me wrong.
You launch this bolt of pure flame from your hand towards Papa, but right as you're throwing it, he lets out an obnoxious fart, and it's just so disgusting. It throws your game off.
Dear Lord. Well, it's Ziggy's turn now.
It's bad enough you're smelling it from there. Ziggy, you're up.
Hey guys, look at this, he says as he pulls out his crossbow.
Are you going to fire?
Yeah, I just gotta impersonate him real quick. Oh, what the fuck? Where'd my attacks go?
Click attack list.
Yeah, I did that. They're not there.
Oh dear.
Fucking god damn it.
Well, roll a 1d20 plus your dex mod.
Okay.
I see him on the other token.
Oh, you put him on Iggy.
Okay, well, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay.
Unfortunately, that will miss as well.
I figured.
Rahu.
Well, Rahu's got his glaive out. Want to take a 5-foot step up?
Wrong button. I was trying to edit that.
That's okay. And he's going to ready an action to stabby Papa once he comes in close.
Okay. Sidian.
Well. This is kind of, I don't want to use my, I don't want to use one of my level 1 spells right now. So instead, he's going to charge.
We are all shocked.
I'm shocked.
Conditions. Charging. Attack list. Scimitar.
Well, crap.
Hey, you actually hit.
Yay!
Huzzah!
Scimitar draws a line of blood down his shoulder, and he looks none too pleased with you.
Yeah, I hit him!
Great! Now he gets to hit you!
Like, I did not think this through as well as I should have.
Doing that
I've made
fucking
a terrible mistake.
Is it Sahu's turn?
How,
Is-
You're going.
how,
You're gonna die. Probably.
What the
Probably.
fuck did the ogre roll?
A 1.
No, the ogre rolled a 3.
Oh, I'm a 3.1. That's right. Okay.
He has a penalty. He's slow.
Sahu's gonna come on down here. I love how it's now a tape measure. Sahu's gonna have his pistol at the ready. He gonna shoot bang. Take the melee off of this, but it's touch AC, so shoot bangs.
Is that an early firearm?
Yeah.
Touch AC should be 20 feet then.
Was it really? Hold on a second.
Yep.
By the way, if you see any attacks, it's just me testing these out to make sure they work.
Yeah,
Fuck.
I guess it would be a early firearm. So start it up here.
Yes,
So, yeah,
come
there we go.
closer.
Shoot
Fuck it.
bang.
Alright, you hit him, and he seems startled by the loud noise and the sudden burning pain. You do a little bit of damage to him.
Rahu, I suggest you get down here.
He looks confused for a moment. And he steps back away from Sidian. And he throws a javelin at Sahu.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use a point of grit. I'm gonna give myself the Gunslinger's Dodge. +2 to my AC. I'm at an 18. Oh, well, he hits.
Get wrecked.
I don't want to.
And then, bereft of his javelin, he pulls out his great club. This massive weapon that looks almost as big as each of you, and holds it easily in his hands as he readies himself.
Quick question: is the club made of wood?
It is, but again, Spark is not an offensive cantrip.
I mean, I could still burn it.
No, you can't.
God damn it!
Alright.
Spark targets unattended objects, which means it can't be something somebody is wearing or holding.
Alright, I'm gonna load another crossbow bolt and fire.
That will just hit. And he takes another wound, but he is still standing and getting angrier.
Foul creature. Fall.
Alright. Iggy is going to cast Heal Minor Wounds on Xiao.
That is not a spell.
You know what I mean. Heal Light
There's
Wounds.
Cure light wounds.
Cure Light Wounds.
I'm only saying that because there used to be a cantrip in 3.x that was that, so I wanted to make sure you weren't thinking it was that.
Okay. So you know you gotta touch me, right?
Oh, fuck me. Let me move
Come
then.
up and touch.
All right, let me roll. That's a 1d8, right?
1d8 plus 1. Jesus!
That is 1d28.
Oh,
So
never mind. That's better. Much obliged, little lady.
You're welcome.
What spell did you just say? Oh no, that was your domain spell, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
All right.
Ziggy.
All right, Ziggy is going to reload his crossbow, and he's going to. I can shoot the guy after that, right? I haven't played this in a while.
What kind of crossbow is it?
Light crossbow.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so he's going to reload and he's going to shoot the guy. All right, I guess I got to use Ziggy. What the fuck?
Well,
It keeps giving me the unknown Jason type error.
Are you impersonating?
Yeah, I am. Whatever.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
Okay.
The bolt go whizzing past him. Rahu.
Rahu's gonna charge.
All right. Before you do that, I'm going to remind you that he does have his weapon out.
That's nice. So is Rahu.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got.
That will just barely hit. But you do quite a bit of damage with your glaive.
Finally, Rahu, you're in position. Now take the bastard down.
And Papa is wobbling on his feet.
Oh, really?
CDN.
All right. 5-foot step. Let's see here. Impersonate conditions. Turn charging off. And attack with his scimitar. Ooh, nice.
Oh.
Alright. Sidine steps in with his blade spinning. Strikes. Hits a vital point. How do you want to describe it?
All right. Sidian, with a flourish of his blade, slices deftly across the ogre's body from his chest down to his waist. A fountain of blood seeps through his wound as he kind of looks down in astonishment, like, "What?" and then collapses to the ground. Sidian's just kind of standing there looking at his scimitar like, wow.
That was a good buy.
You did good, kid. I'm very proud of you. Now let's go.
But first, let's loot this thing's corpse for all it's worth.
I would not expect much.
Alright. Those of you who are interested to kind of cluster around Papa's foul-smelling remains, picking at his body, pulling off pieces of armor and weapons, and searching for pouches. as you're digging through his loot, you notice that Papa has had several patches of the same sort of black flesh that you saw on the caravan guard back in town.
Ah, he's frostbitten.
How interesting.
But you do find one set of hide armor, one great club, and he has one javelin on him, and he threw one javelin. So if you grab that one too, it's a total of 2 javelins.
Do any of you want the javelins? I'd get them just so Iggy could have a ranged attack.
I thought he does have a ranged attack.
One that has an actual regular ranged attack and not just magic. Ziggy is the one with the crossbow. I'm just using Iggy's character sheet because for some reason this thing won't let me edit his sheet, and when I did, it didn't correctly do it.
I'm messing with you, man. Go ahead, take the javelins.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry about that, by the way. My map tools decided to lock up.
I hate that when that happens.
Yep.
Alright, Ironbite. I need you to roll me a D100.
Come on, pseudo dragon encounter.
And the stuff that is on here. I mean, everything is fine. It's fine. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Let's see. I am going to need Zygarde. Give me a 1d4. All right.
Oops. That was
Something's bad about to happen to us, isn't it?
Depends.
So, you have made your way closer towards the point where the road passes the forest. You are almost there, but right before you reach it, something attacks you from the underbrush.
Oh, goody. So which one of my characters is getting underbrush attacked?
Get back in marching order. Thank you.
We look like something. I don't want to say what it is, but
A
I
sword
know
hilt?
exactly what we look like. We look like a X-winged fighter. Only we haven't gotten our wings uncrossed. Hi. And I'm only gonna do one this time.
All right, another round of initiative.
Uno momento, por favor. I know it's annoying. I have a lot of map tools issues today.
Yeah.
It's because this section has a number of random encounters.
Oh, there's a little lizard.
my people. Do they speak Draconic?
No, not these guys.
Curses, I could have talked them down.
And there seems to be a problem with the initiative list in our macro not really working right.
Or is it just you?
No, it's you too.
Oh, well, that's fun.
Because I had to type mine in manually. Because when we re-rolled, it blanked it out.
Interesting.
Oh, Tom, your system.
Yeah, because it looks because Iggy's is wrong. She rolled a 2.
It says 17 on my screen.
Okay. Oh wait, hold up.
Nobody rolled a 2.
I forgot to roll Ziggy's. Nope, it's still listed as Iggy's. What the fuck?
Are you impersonating Ziggy?
Yep.
Much better.
Right. So who goes first?
Well, I have to enter your initiative because that fucked your initiative up.
Yeah, I saw that.
Alright, so everybody's initiatives look correct now?
Affirmative.
Yep.
I'll go with them.
Alrighty. Iggy. These
All right.
two dog-sized lizards both have 2 horns, one on either side of their heads, and green scales that seem to crackle with sparks of electricity.
Oh, great.
God, no!
Oh fuck me. Well, I mean,
I'll be right back.
I'm going to cast Fireball again because I think I can do that. It's a domain spell, right?
Firebolt, yes, you can do it a number of times a day.
Yes. Okay. Doesn't matter. Lizard. I hit. It just hit 1. So it's a 1d20 plus.
Nothing. You
So
have
flat
no-
1d20 for you. That is against touch AC, and that will just hit. Well, you're hitting 1 or 2.
Doesn't matter which. You can choose.
Dealer's choice. Alright. Your damage is 1d6.
Okie dokie.
Plus 1.
Every 2 levels. It's only level 1. Alright, you singe it.
Not bad.
And
I keep forgetting to impersonate the right character. I don't know why I keep.
Now you know why I have 2 instances of map tools running.
Yes, I do.
it's also part of the reason why I don't use them at all, that system at all.
All right. That's the end of my turn. So I guess it's now Sahu.
Oh
Whatever.
no, the lizards act.
Oh, okay.
And Lizard 1's looking at you, Iggy.
Oh no, that's not good.
And we can't help you.
It moves in towards you. And it is going to try to shock you. So I'm going to need a reflex save from you.
All right.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Just need to test my blood sugar real fast.
All right. You did not succeed on your save, so you are going to be taking this as non-lethal damage.
Oh, thank God. Because my characters have shit health.
We all do.
So where do I put the non-lethal damage?
Keep track of it somehow.
All right.
When the non-lethal exceeds your AC, you fall unconscious.
No, it's when it exceeds your current hit points. No, it's double your current hit points.
When your
Okay.
non-lethal damage is more than the number of hit points you have left. If you're at 5 hit points and your non-lethal is 5 or higher, you fall unconscious.
All right. I can take a couple more hits before my character passes out like a bitch.
Sidian, this guy looks at you and tries to bite you, unsure if you're actually a thing or a meal.
That will miss.
You jerk your foot out of the way.
Yeah.
Sahu.
Oh, good.
We didn't have things like this where I came from. Actually, no, yeah, they would because he is from Talder. Yeah.
Right. Anyways, Lizard 2. Thank you so much.
All right. Do you have point blank and precise shot?
Just point blank.
All right. So that will just miss then. Giles.
Alright. Yeah, Giles will use his crossbow, firing in the melee. I don't have a macro for this setup yet, so just -4.
That will miss.
Figured. Let's have a macro for that.
You go to fire it, start to aim. Try to adjust your footing as you do so, and your heel catches and causes you to spin, and your bolt goes off in a wild direction. Ziggy.
All right. Ziggy is going to use a crossbow as well. God damn it. Still not working. All right, give me a moment. Sorry about this.
No worries, we've all been there.
There we go.
Unfortunately, that will miss as well.
Fuck me.
Rahu.
Well, Rahu sees a situation here. And as a move action, his glaive changes into a greatsword, which he grasps in both hands. And brings down on lizard number 1.
You bring it down and you deal quite a lot of damage to the ground.
What did I roll?
You rolled a 2 on the dice.
Oh, get wrecked.
Sidian.
Alright, Zian will strike out with his scimitar. Oh!
Oh, noes.
Oh.
That's the thing
Man.
that happens.
Are you an adept? Because that was a missed. Iggy.
Alright, Iggy is going to throw a javelin, which I don't have a macro for, so give me a moment. So it'll just be a 1d.
All right, as a heads up, you should take a 5-foot step back in one direction or the other, because throwing or firing a ranged weapon provokes an attack of opportunity in melee.
Never mind, I don't even have to roll damage because that's probably not going to hit.
Yeah, that will miss.
And you are probably out of fireballs for the day.
I wouldn't imagine so. It's 3 plus the wisdom modifier.
Oh, never mind. You've got 6 throws of that.
So 4 remaining.
I'll save them for when we run into a boss.
I wanna.
Alright, so Rahu,
Yes,
bite and a miss.
a little bit.
Sidian, another terrible bite and miss.
Mm-hmm.
Sahu,
Why am I the one who got attacked, but all you guys keep getting misses? What the fuck?
We're just that damn good.
Reload and we'll fire away again at lizard number 2.
and that will again just miss because of the melee penalty.
Damn it.
Giles,
All right. Let's impersonate attack list. Firing in the melee on, and I am going to be attacking lizard number 1.
alright, that already has the penalty factored in. That will just hit.
Oh, finally.
You finally hit with your crossbow, and it draws a line of blood on the side of the creature's scales before skittering off into the darkness. Ziggy.
Alright, Ziggy's going to take a 5-foot step. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. And he's going to hit with his tail spike.
Ooh.
That will miss.
Son of a bitch.
A lot of that going around at low levels. Rahu.
Let's see if the power of Grayskull happens again.
You just can't seem to peg the nimble lizard as it dodges between your sword thrusts.
Slash.
It looks like you don't have the power.
Sidian.
Alright. Another scimitar swing. Ah!
It hits, but it does not confirm.
Not bad.
However, it is a solid hit.
My father taught me well.
Lizard 1 lets out a painful screech. Iggy.
Alright. Iggy is going to try to... just skip her turn because I don't have anything that I want to actually use with her. Like I said, I'm saving the firebolts for any bosses we might encounter.
Alright. Lizard 1 bites at Sidian.
Miss.
Lizard 2 does as well and miss. And then the two lizards turn towards one another, and their horns start almost vibrating, and you see an electrical field building between them.
Oh no, they're fusion dancing!
Sahu.
Oh crap. I know what these things are, but my characters.
What are they?
I can't tell you. Alright, one more shoot bang at Lizard 1.
Again, if it weren't for that penalty for melee, you would have hit.
Oh, yeah, block. There it is.
Giles.
All right. Let's do another crossbow at number 1. Oh, that's some good damage on that one.
Unfortunately, that will miss. Ziggy.
I don't want to use my secret weapon yet.
All right, tail spike time again.
That will hit, does not confirm.
Yeah!
Tailspike draws blood.
Damn it!
That's good.
As a reminder to the group, knowledge checks are your friend. Rahu.
Here comes the great sword.
Maybe just an okay sword.
Did that hit, or did I continue to miss?
You are killing the shit out of that ground.
I can't roll.
Keep going, we'll be able to dig to the other side of the planet soon.
Sidian.
All right.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
Damn this fight.
The field is growing in intensity.
I'm gonna take a 5 for
All right, it is time to actually do something. Okay, Iggy is going to cast a fireball.
Okay.
a fireball.
Firebolt, fireball, it does not matter which one. Just do it.
Firebolts. That would have hit except for the penalty for firing into melee.
Oh, god damn this game.
That would have been really good if it had hit. All right, so the lizards go, and they use their fusion power. The electrical field that was building up between them explodes into an area of electricity.
Damn it.
We're gonna have to
Oh,
make
wow.
reflex saves, aren't we?
You are. Let me drop the template down.
Fun.
Oh wow, that's bigger than I thought it was.
Jesus H. Christ.
I thought maybe it would be 5 feet, but not fucking 20.
Yeah, it's pretty big. Shame nobody rolled a knowledge check against them.
Yes, Mr. Investigator.
So, Rahu and Sahu both failed.
You're kidding me.
I'm not.
So wait, my characters actively didn't get messed over for once?
Ziggy saved, which means half damage.
Okay.
Everybody else saved except for Rahu and Sahu.
So how much damage do these things do?
Well, let him roll it.
This is gonna be not great. I'm sure it'll be fine, right?
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, we have a cleric now who can channel.
Uh-huh. Not going to be doing much once the cleric's dead.
Or knocked out. Well, fuck me like a bitch.
So you take everyone else takes half of that except for Rahu and Zahu.
So I'm trying to think of what half of 7 is.
3.
3.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm still not dead yet. So it's non-lethal damage, right?
Well, this
No,
is
that's lethal damage.
Giles, you might want to tell us what these things are.
Stupid. And
Sahu.
I mean, Giles has kind of a one-track mind, so...
Yeah, I'm noticing.
And that track is very loudly murder.
Alright, shoot bang on Lizard 1. Let's see if this actually works. Actually, you know what? I'm going to spend a point of grit. I'm going to give myself focused aim.
Now, I'm guessing these are probably going to be knowledge nature, which I don't have.
They are not knowledge nature.
Oh, they're not knowledge nature. Are they arcana?
They are knowledge arcana.
Oh, okay. Well, that I do have.
Is that going to hit?
Does that have the penalty for filing into melee?
Yes, it does.
Then wait a second. Yeah, that one will hit.
Thank Christ.
All right, your bullet strikes Lizard 1 right between the eyes,
Wait, did I put it down?
as if in protest. His eyes roll in opposite directions. He seems almost confused.
Oh, I didn't put it down.
Giles.
All right. Well, let's do a knowledge check then, shall we?
Two questions.
Well, any weaknesses they might have, and any other special abilities they may have.
They do not have any weaknesses. They have 2 special abilities.
All right. Let's take a look at what these are. These are These are known as lightning lizards. They don't have any particular weaknesses, but they do have a couple of interesting abilities. Electricity sense. They can sense electrical currents and discharges at 100 feet, and of course we just suffered the nasty effect called shock.
Oh, good. They can shock.
And I will... Crossbow!
That'll miss.
Damn. Who would have figured a couple of fucking lizards would be giving us so much trouble, huh?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
see.
try the rapier.
Alright, stabby stabby.
Unfortunately, that will miss.
Mother of God, help us. Would now be a good time to call for some divine intervention.
Your god cannot help you here.
Yeah, I bet. Rahu.
Rahu.
Rahu's gonna give up on the great sword and change to a Earthbreaker. Don't ask. I just feel like I'm gonna have more luck with the Earthbreaker. Bringing down the earth.
Hey, you bring the earth down. Finally, you hit.
And
Huzzah.
Lizard number 1 goes bye bye.
Lizard 1 goes lizard one gets literally smushed and explodes into a blast of meat, chunks, and blood.
Oh,
Just
good.
like Mom used to make.
You changed it up.
And
Who would've
when you
thought,
lift your
River?
Earthbreaker, there's not enough left on the bottom side to identify the creature.
Huh. Who would have thought that changing up the weaponry would do that?
Yes, sir. Just nothing but a puddle of goo.
That will miss.
Fuck.
Iggy.
Iggy will use another javelin.
If it weren't for firing into melee, that would have hit.
Curses.
Sahu. Oh wait, no, I skipped the lizard. Hold on.
Oops.
I got overexcited.
Yeah, I killed one, so gotta get super excited.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Sidian, you look weird and almost like grape flavored.
I'm surprised they're not trying to eat my
Oh.
kobolds, considering they look
That-
like actual probably be pretty good food for these things.
That actually hit. Was that lethal or non-lethal?
That was lethal. That's a bite.
Alright.
Chomp, chomp. Sahu.
Shoot bang time.
That'll miss.
Love you, melee. I really.
Giles.
Alright. Another crossbow bolt.
Let's see. That will just miss. Been way more of those than normal tonight, I gotta say. Ziggy.
Ziggy will use a tail spike, hopefully. Let's tail spike it up.
That'll miss.
God damn it.
Rahu.
5-foot step up. Bring the Earthbreaker down on number 2.
You're killing dirt again.
Down
I'll
this
tell you.
foliage!
You are wiping that
You're
grass
bored.
out.
Watch that come to bite us in the butt later on when we found out that was like the home of some fae or something.
That'll miss, Sidian.
Come on!
God.
Iggy.
I'm going to cast healing on who is the current most hurt party member.
Why don't you just channel?
Yeah.
Before
Alright,
you
I'll
do
do
that,
that.
I would like to remind you that Channel will heal everything in the area, including the enemies. At the moment, it doesn't matter because Lizard 2 hasn't taken damage yet. But
Okay.
in the future, it could mean the difference.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll do that. Because I need to make sure everyone has health back. So I'll do that. Do I have to roll anything?
Yeah.
56.
1d6.
Four.
Not bad.
Not bad.
This is important for you to know, too, in this situation. Magical healing will heal both lethal and non-lethal wounds at the same time. So you heal 4 lethal damage and you remove 4 non-lethal. You get a double dip.
The something to also you need to take, what is it, a feat called selective channeling?
Yeah, that lets you exclude creatures.
Alright, I'll do that when we level up.
No, when you next get your feed.
Alright. Lizard time. Party time. Excellent. Oh. All right.
I forgot to heal Ziggy.
Lizard 2 is getting frustrated, and his horns have begun sparking again. So he looks at Sidian, and a spark of electricity jumps from him at you. Sidian, I am going to need a reflex save. Alright, you did not succeed. This is non-lethal damage. Bing.
All right.
Sahu.
Shoot bangs.
I'm afraid that's another miss. Giles. Is it Giles or Giles?
Giles.
Giles.
Did you name him after that guy from the Salem witch trials?
No, I pulled his name out of a random name generator.
Look that dude up. His name is Giles Corey. He's a fucking badass.
Ziggy.
Rapier. Fuck it. God damn it!
Will miss as well.
God, son of a bitch.
Rahu.
You know what time it is?
It's hammer time.
It is. We're also going to be flanking. Because I'm like that. Bringing the hammer down.
You're slowly digging the pit out here.
At least we'll have some place to put these things.
My friend, that was a roll of a 2.
I cannot roll above a fucking 10.
Sidian.
All right.
Oh, that will definitely hit.
Oh, finally.
And you do quite a bit of damage to it. You chop one of his little shocker lizard legs off.
All right.
Iggy.
Alright. Iggy is going to cast Firebolt again. I think that's my last one, right?
No, you got 6.
Okay, well, I'm going to
After
cast
this,
it.
You should have 3 left. Oh, even firing into melee, that will hit.
Huzzah!
Yay!
So roll D6, 1d6.
Yep. Not bad. Your flame bolt hits the shocker lizard and sears its tender, non-heat resistant flesh, and it smells unsettlingly appetizing.
We eating good tonight, boys.
Only if Rahu doesn't smash it into oblivion.
I mean, I'll still cook it.
So it'll be tenderized.
Shocker Lizard 2, starting to feel uncertain about his situation. He's going to take a bite at Sidian, miss terribly, and then slowly back away.
Attack of opportunity?
Nope. Not
Damn it.
Not
Sahu.
with a 5-foot step.
I know, I was just hoping.
If he had moved 10 feet.
Yeah.
Same song. It's that point blank. That's firing into melee penalty.
We'll take a precise shot. This is all over.
No, wait, you already applied it on the roll now.
Oh,
So,
fuck.
that will. Yeah, that will just hit.
Oh my god.
And no. Your bullet strikes him and deals some damage, and he is starting to look worse for the wear here. Alright. Giles.
Alright.
That unfortunately will miss.
Yeah.
Ziggy Pop. Stardust, pardon me. Ziggy Stardust.
Tail spike time.
Alright, you just barely hit. And you do some damage to him, and he is looking real bad.
That's for biting my sister, you bastard.
The scales have tipped in your favor, literally, as you cut a few off.
I can sell them later.
Bringing the Earthbreaker down.
Misses.
Jesus.
This is just not your day, is it, huh?
But the Earth is at officially half damage, or half health now. Thank you.
I'm gonna break the planet.
Well, at least we know who to blame if Rovagog gets loose.
Sidian, you hit with your scimitar, and you finish it off.
Like, yeah!
Sahu just looks at his gun like, what is wrong with me today?
I'm gonna channel again. I can do so I can heal, get us all back to full health, hopefully.
Alright, off that channel.
Son of a bitch.
That's fine. It's a little bit more health.
Well, it takes care of that non-lethal damage.
Well, at least I did something right.
Alright, so you finally arrive at the site of the attack.
Alright. Can I do a perception check to see if there's anything here that would be interesting?
Please move your tokens to the south. You'll notice another area has been revealed on the map to your south.
We're going north or south? I'm sorry. Here or here? Over here. And also you notice that Rahu's Earthbreaker has been transformed into a glaive again.
Sidian goes up to Rahu and says, "That is a very interesting ability you have.
Thank you.
What is that?"
So what do I see?
It is simply my weapon. I have trained for it. I have trained a long time. I have mastered the art of manipulating the shadows.
The shadows.
Giles just kind of gives you the long eye, like, I'm keeping my eye on you.
So I rolled a perception check to see what I see around us. To
Yep.
what do I?
First, let me read you this. Near the forest, the temperature grows noticeably colder. The road ahead is littered with debris and the corpses of slain humans and horses. A carriage stands in the roadway, its team of horses missing or cut free, while another overturned carriage lies sprawled and broken next to the tree line. To the south, more bodies have fallen around what appears to be a statue of ice. A snowy trail leads deeper into the forest. And none of your perceptions reveal anything more than you have heard.
I'm going to go walk up to the statue of ice. Iggy talking.
All right.
This is odd. I've never seen a statue made of ice before. Well, I have at galas and banquets, but never one this ornate.
Rahu,
She's gonna use
Sahu just
knowledge.
As you get to the statue and examine it, you see it's the remains of a man encased mostly in ice. The body, however, is no longer intact, as pieces of him have been carved away, lying in blocks of slowly melting ice at your feet. However, he has been frozen just as he was, and you can see he is wearing a breastplate with Talden Heldren, and in one of the chunks of ice melting on the ground, his frozen arm still grasps his longsword.
I say we look around a bit more, search the overturned carts for anything that might give us a clue.
Yes, indeed. Let the investigation commence.
Oh right.
As you
this is
reach-
your thing.
As you reach the wagon, the carriage there, you hear muffled sounds from within.
I open the carriage forcibly.
All right, that's Rahu doing that.
No, that's Giles doing that.
Guile's doing that. All right. So I'm going to need to move your token to an appropriate location to open the door.
Okay.
And you open the door and are surprised.
Of course.
Oh!
Whoops.
As two zombies lurch out of the door at you hungrily, smashing into you and crawling on top of the vehicle. And we're in initiative again.
Okie dokie.
I shut the door.
Why does he keep messing up my character's initiative shit?
Oh no.
It's doing it to all of us.
Something's messed up in the system.
So let's see here. Giles got a. Let's see here. Initiative set. Initiative is.
Iggy is 3 and Ziggy is 12.
If you right click on your token, go down to initiative and set initiative. You can set it that way.
I can do it for you today. I know you're juggling a lot with the system and all.
I got mine all set up.
All right, you got yours done, Ironbite?
Yeah.
All right. Sahu, you are the first to react to these creatures. And yes, you can attack them from there.
The one time I wish I had turned undead.
Oh my god, Sahu's got initiative. They're inside the wagon, right? The wagon's between me and the zombies.
They attacked Giles and crawled out on top of the wagon.
Okay, good. Gonna move back here. And shoot bang. Zombie 1.
That 3 will miss. Salut. Rahu.
Well, Rahu doesn't have to go anywhere. On zombie.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to move or something first? Not where I was going with that. Because, oh yeah, you used your glaive, didn't you? That's a reach weapon. You can't do it from there anyways. You could throw that at zombie 1, I guess.
I gotta hit both zombies, but we're going after zombie.
Glaive is a reach weapon, yes?
Glaive is a reach weapon.
Which means you're too close to attack him from there.
Oh, well. Now?
Alright. You miss.
You bastard!
I was trying to politely suggest you move into flanking, but whatever.
Oh.
Giles.
Alright. Giles will... You see him do a slight twist and you hear a click coming from his cane as he quickly draws out a long thin blade. And he will strike at Zombie. Oh, whoops, sorry. Firing melee is still on, so add 4 to that.
Just miss.
And he will do
Super
a
close.
5-foot step back.
Ziggy.
Yeah, Imaginary, you're right. It's kind of strange that there isn't a whole lot of support for the cane, because you would think...
They have a lot of really mediocre things with the cane.
You would think at the very least, since I'm holding the cane portion in the other hand, I would at least get like a +1 to AC or something.
Yeah, instead it's... You have to buy everything, and all of it's worse than stuff you could get for other weapons more easily. It's just sad. That crossbow bolt will hit zombie 1. However, does not appear to do any damage to it.
I tried, guys. These things are probably immune to piercing attacks, huh?
Not exactly. A knowledge religion check could give you more information.
Alright, we'll wait for that.
Alright. Zombie is going to attack Giles. And miss. And let's see. Zombie 1 is also going to move forward and attack Giles. You just have that delicious look to you. And miss also.
Hmm.
Sidian.
Alright, let's see here. What can Sidian do here? Let's see, I was back here, so I'm gonna move. I can't move here, can I?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you can, but I'll need a climb check.
Yeah, I'll move here then. I'm not gonna get flanking though. But I at least will attack number 1 with my scimitar.
You hit, and you slice into him beefily. Have you ever heard of a chicken bomb?
The what?
A chicken bomb.
No.
A chicken bomb works like this. You take a glass jar. and then you get a raw chicken. You put the chicken in the glass jar. Then you fill the jar up with milk. Then you put the lid on the jar. And then you place it under some unlikely to be discovered location in a very hot environment where the chicken and the milk sweat and curdle and rot until finally the pressure in the bottle builds up to so much force that it explodes and coats everything with a putrescence that can cause somebody 20 feet away to vomit. That's what you're smelling when you cut this guy open.
Mother of
Iggy.
God!
That's disgusting.
Iggy's gonna make a knowledge religion check.
I'm like,
They appear to be some sort of. Hold on, actually, that's these. Sorry, I'm still recalibrating from the high level. That will give you one question.
What type of damage are these things most susceptible to?
These creatures resist any damage that isn't slashing damage. Slashing damage damages them.
Okie dokie, thank you. Guys, they can't be attacked by slashing weapons. I mean, by non-slashing weapons.
Oh, well. Well, Sahu, that's going to leave you out, but me, on the other hand...
Did they have razor blade bullets yet?
so my scimitar will work. The sword cane, not so much. They'll have DR with the sword cane.
And
So-
you still have a full turn.
All right, I'm going to let me see. Let me look at my spell.
I do also want to tell you that in Pathfinder, you can channel your positive energy to deal damage to undead if you want. It doesn't do healing, and there is a will save, which would be a DC 12 will save for your character that they could use to reduce the damage by half.
All right, I'll do that. Haven't played Pathfinder in forever, and I usually play as a GM, so. So what do I roll again?
1d6.
In this case, you would just roll 1d6. And I will need to roll saves for them.
Congrats on that max roll.
So what does this do?
Here's the first one. Hey, those of you who took healing, undo that because this only deals damage to undead. It's either healing or damage.
Oh.
Alright, first one will save. Second one will save. Alright, so you still do damage to both of them
Huzzah!
as you hold your holy symbol forward and a wave of positive energy lashes forward and damages the negative energy animating them.
I smite you in the name of Sarana. Is that how you
Saren
pronounce her
Ray.
name?
Saren Ray.
Saren Ray.
I like to think of her as like someone from my mom's side of the family. Someone from the south. Hey, Sarah Ray, you get back there in the house now. That's just me, though. Anyways, Sahu.
Sahu puts his gun away. He sits down on the ground to watch.
All right.
I'm giving up.
Rahu.
Well, is Rahu in flanking now?
With reach weapon, yes.
Oh. Cause that's not doing me. That's not doing me jack shit. So I'm going to go ahead and glaive at zombie.
Glaive it away, glaive it away, glaive it away now.
That is slashing damage.
All right, Giles, you are fighting this zombie when suddenly the tip of a glaive appears from the thing's chest and goes all the way down to the groin, and this thing is almost cut in half. It's kept together just by the shoulder flesh, and it just kind of sinks and splits into at the same time into a bloody mess of goop.
That must smell horrible.
Mm, I don't know. Ever been in a hag's den?
Yes, actually.
Well, it looks like that worked. Ha
But we're getting to Bed Bath and Beyond levels of gross now.
What's gross about Bed Bath and Beyond?
Giles, it's a joke about the overwhelming scented candles.
Alright, so let's attack number 1 with my sword cane.
That will hit number 1. Is your sword cane slashing damage?
Piercing.
Alright, you still manage to do a little bit of damage to him, but you notice that your, and I know we all love this, weapon doesn't do as much damage as you expected.
Gets even better when you get to say that.
Ziggy.
Alright, Ziggy is going to use something I should have been using because I'm a fucking bard because I'm a goddamn idiot. Inspire.
We get to be inspired.
Inspire Courage. Alright.
So you pull out your ocarina and you just start going to town.
Yeah, I just started playing Zelda's Lullaby on like full blast.
Really? Zelda's Lullaby?
The zombie.
It's one of the few songs I actually know how to play on the goddamn ocarina.
The zombie pulls back as if to attack Giles, sees Sidian, and decides to bite him instead.
Of course.
And misses terribly.
Alright.
Sidian.
Alrighty then. Give me 1 second here. +2 moral bonus on saving throws versus fear. Okay, so Inspire Courage. +2 moral balance on saving throws versus fear effects. Okay.
Your soul is filled with exultation at the joy of battle.
Alright, slashing with my scimitar.
You hit, and with a flourish, you cut this zombie down.
Alright.
Congratulations, we are out of initiative.
Giles cleans his sword cane off with some snow and slides it back into his cane with a click.
Alright. I am going to do a holy prayer to bless this place and hopefully draw out any evil energies.
Some foul magics were definitely at work here.
Can I use Detect Evil as a cleric, or is that a thing I have to actually get?
It's a cantrip, so you would need to have it.
Should have got that. Never mind. Whatever.
You can change your spells out every morning.
Okay, well,
Every morning when you wake up. So, the carriage y'all were looking at, the zombies didn't have anything of value on them, but inside the carriage itself, you can find a couple goodies. There is a small jewelry box that the zombies appeared to have dislodged while they were trapped inside from wherever it was hidden. And inside this box is a signet ring a pair of earrings, a set of pearl inlaid bracelets, and assorted gold and silver necklaces, and a sapphire pendant.
These will fetch a. Wow! Look at all this stuff these zombies had.
Can you copy and paste that?
I doubt they were. I believe this was the ladies' carriage.
Yeah, I can figure that. I remember seeing it at that wedding thing.
It appears that these may have been her guards. Whatever reanimated them can't be far.
No, it can't.
Giles, you're the investigator. Which direction did they go?
Let's see here.
I mean, I can see footprints on the ground, but I mean, I guess that character can't, huh?
Now it's that obvious.
Well, judging by these footprints, they went that way. He points this direction. They're not exactly being cautious. They more likely they probably don't fear pursuit.
Well, they said that these were what did they call them? Ice somethings?
Winter touched.
Yeah. So that's probably what caused this.
Those of you who have it, give me a survival check.
Well, that can be done untrained, I believe. But both Sidian and Malikos have Sidian and Giles have a minus to that, so I can roll, but
well, don't worry about it. Carry on.
That sounds bad.
Sahu and Rahu can roll survival.
Sahu, you can identify a couple things about the traps, or about the tracks. The footprints are actual footprints, like shoes, heels, and what have you, as well as hoof prints.
They either have a horse or horses,
Or a centaur.
or they have hooves themselves.
Not ruling out centaurs.
Both the Cold Moons look at Ziggy.
Iggy is the one who says that. Iggy has the southern accent. Ziggy has the southern accent, remember?
Both the Cold Moons look at Iggy. When I say look, I mean they look.
By the way, I figured out that Iggy actually does have survival skills, so I could have rolled as well.
Okay. And for one moment, the chill of a moonlit night on the frozen tundra passes over Iggy.
So are we going to follow the tracks or not?
Oh yeah, we're definitely following the tracks.
Okay. So, as you follow the tracks, you pass into the woods proper. As you do so, the air around you grows colder and colder, and you notice as you move deeper into the woods that a gentle snow is falling all around of you. It is making it difficult to see, and it is also making it difficult to move. Every square in the forest is difficult terrain.
Hey, so future reference, both Sahu and Rahu somehow have electricity energy resistance. Would have been good to know.
Something for you to remember next time. All right. So let me see here. That means you follow the tracks for a while, and it is very cold. Cold enough that it hurts. And I am going to need fortitude saves from everybody.
No, we don't have any cold. We don't have any cold weather gear because we live in an area that's kind of arid. Right. Well, seeing
When I say cold moon, I literally mean that.
well, I can guess it's not that hard to see who failed.
Yeah, I'm just noting this over here. So, Iggy, Sidian both failed. Rahu and Sahu, you succeeded. Giles and Ziggy failed as well.
So, just the Coleman brothers passed.
Yes.
Living up to your math names, my friends.
Yep.
But wait. Never mind. I'm not gonna. I guess it didn't. I guess it didn't apply.
Oh yeah, our energy resistances.
Yep, it doesn't apply there. It will apply potentially here. We're going to start with Iggy. This is non-lethal cold damage.
Right?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you have cold resist 5.
Yes.
Okay. If this is a 6, you will take 1 point of non-lethal cold damage. If it is less, you can ignore it. All right, it is cold, and you resisted, and you did not make the fortitude save, but you are inured to the effects of cold, and you resist the effects. Sidian, do you have cold resistance?
I do not believe so. Let me double check. That'll be under background.
You got a whole smattering.
Phoenix. What is my Phoenix resistance? Yeah, I have Phoenix resistance, so I have cold, electricity, and fire. 5.
Good to remember that. If this is a 6, you will take damage. You can feel it creeping at the edges, but it just barely remains in your tolerance. All right. Giles. Does Giles have cold resistance?
Oh, does Giles have any cold resistance? No, he is a bog standard human.
All right, Giles. You take 4 points of non-lethal cold damage, and you are fatigued. You suffer from hypothermia because this is incredibly cold weather, and you are not at all dressed for it. All right, Ziggy. Same as before. If it's a 6, you take 1 point. It is not, so you are fine as well.
Take -2 penalty of strength and dexterity. Okay, fuck.
I'm somewhat glad I chose the most resistance to cold I could ever get. Because my characters not only have cold ancestry, but they also are related to chromatic white dragons.
All right. So, as you follow the trail, it passes through a small clearing among the taller trees before continuing uphill and out of sight. A large chest lies half buried in the snow, apparently dropped or discarded by those who hastily passed this way.
Does it appear locked?
Well, we haven't tried to open it yet.
I haven't seen it.
There's not a map for it.
Alright. Giles will do a perception check on it, looking for any traps.
All right, you do not spot any traps.
He will attempt to open it.
All right, you triggered the trap. Okay, I'm going to make one attack roll. This is against everybody's AC. As you attempt to open the chest, you trigger a rope that you somehow missed, buried out of the bottom of the chest and underneath the snow to a tree. And a spiked log comes swinging out over the entire clearing.
Well,
Oh,
shit.
This is gonna hurt.
What did I roll?
A 17.
Wow.
The
That's
DC was 20.
Wow.
do
Damn.
it.
That's no, yo. All right, here it comes.
That hits.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
That hits everybody.
Please don't kill my characters.
Okay, we're going to do this one by one.
Iggy might not be doing too hot.
We're going to start with Sidian.
Alright.
Oh, never mind. You'll be fine.
Sidian takes 4.
Rahu. Ziggy. Iggy.
Being very consistent with that damage.
Don't ask me. It rolls what it rolls. Sahu.
Uh-huh.
And Giles, finally.
Oh!
Is that your hit points?
Shh. Oh, well, I put yeah, because that was lethal damage. I am unconscious. I am.
You taunted the trap, and in return it rolled maximum damage.
Oh. I am dying.
I will cast Stabilize on him.
Fuck.
Good move.
Giles stabilizes, though he is unconscious in the snow.
I'm also going to cast and use one of my use my Spark spell to
Nope.
cast Cure
Nope.
whatever wounds.
It's
Nope.
got to be a first level spell, not a cantrip.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna use Take Shield of Faith because I don't need it right now,
Okay.
and cast Heal.
All right. So 1d8 plus 1.
Well, that could have gone better.
Fuck.
Giles recovers consciousness.
And my map tools is locked up again.
You should unlock it.
Oh. Those are some clever bastards.
Yes, it appears that they anticipated. Why would they trap this?
Well, let's open and find out.
Hopefully, it does not trigger another trap.
I
But
doubt
just for
there's any
safekeeping,
reason.
let's inspect it again.
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
do not detect the beholder.
Excellent. That's because it's in another game.
It's copyrighted.
Alright, so still not detecting anything out of the ordinary, I presume.
I will,
You
just for
do not
safekeeping,
detect
let's,
anything out of the ordinary.
I think, let's see who has better perception out of the,
Oh yeah.
Iggy's gonna roll perception as well, just to make sure.
No, I have a +5.
+4 doesn't help, doesn't, hurt to help.
Everybody roll perception.
You're
They'll
not
never
having
see it coming.
Because last thing we need is a TPK from a fucking log. Although, how weird would it be to get TPK from a trap like that, huh?
Not as weird as you might
would be
think.
terrible. All right, so the chest is empty, and you do not spot any traps inside.
Hold on a second, guys. There's a bit of role playing we're about to happen. Hey guys, that chest is on top of something.
Probably a dead body.
Or a zombie. Giles, could you just back off a little bit?
He limps on his leg. Granted, because they're in this little, because they're difficult terrain, he is fatigued. That's quite an effort for him to do with his peg leg.
Rahu is going to use his glaive to kind of push the chest off.
How strong is Rahu?
18.
All right. So you can't really push it off, but you are strong enough that eventually you figure out you work your glaive inside it and just lift it straight up, and some snow and a little bit of dirt drop off of it from the sides where it was collected. But you can tell that it was very hastily set up, and underneath it is another chest.
Oh, the old double chest gambit. Oh, perception checks.
Yeah, not getting that again.
All right. You do not detect the trap.
Who wants to be the guinea pig?
Alright, everybody back off. Brother, please. Let's have the tiefling do this.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, Sidian, you're up.
Well, you know, I do have an interesting ability that might come into play here.
Oh, really?
Yes. Sidian begins casting the spell Open Close to try and open the chest.
Amazingly, the chest is not fastened, and it pops open under the force of your magic. And that sets off a cheer of explosions because there's loot inside.
Oh, thank God.
Dun 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 dun.
As you appraise it, you find 5 sets of leather armor, 3 sets of studded leather armor, a masterwork chain shirt, 2 light wooden shields, 7 long swords, 2 spears, a masterwork dagger, and 3 light crossbows with a total of 25 bolts.
Hold up a second here. A chain shirt?
Masterwork chain shirt.
They all bear the same livery as the wagon.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, I see what they did.
So is leather armor better than padded armor?
A little bit.
All right, I'm gonna
Use
exchange my padded
smalls.
armor for some leather armor for Ziggy.
Honestly,
Okay. So here's one little problem. You two are small.
Oh, never mind then. Take some of it and just get it fucked with later.
you could say there's a little bit of a size difference.
Hey, go ahead and set Iggy to small. I did Ziggy.
I did.
Right click. You can see size just underneath impersonate, and you want to go down to. There you go. Oh, Rahu tosses a potion over to Sahu, and Sahu drinks a Cure Light.
I can channel again, right? Or am I out of that?
How many have you used?
2 so far.
No, you used
have-
3.
Really?
Yeah, didn't you use a channel on the zombies?
Yeah, that was my second one.
No, you used two in the fight with the lizards.
I remember a decent one for 4 points, a bad one for 1 point, and then channel against the zombies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I believe that leaves you with 1 channel left.
Well, isn't it 4 plus wisdom modifier?
3 plus charisma.
It's 3 plus charisma.
Yeah, channel's charisma based.
Mm.
It splits the cleric between eating wisdom and charisma.
So we get 6 points. Alright.
That's a solid roll.
It's a real solid roll.
All right. The obvious path continues obviously.
I guess we keep following that path. Although
All
I
right.
would recommend we go back, get some cold weather gear, and come back.
That might be prudent.
Because I don't think whatever's in here is going to be moving anytime soon.
The main problem I have is that she could be dead.
I mean, she could be dead already, and we don't know it. Would it be prudent? Would it be worth it for us to die of frostbite or something? We could put it up to a party vote.
I suggest
1
we.
second.
God damn it.
Personally, I feel very fine.
Yeah.
Screw it, let's just keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, Giles is the only one who's really affected right now.
At least we found the guard stuff.
All right, you continue on.
Just a quick thing. If we continue up to 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have to go for a few seconds because I have to give my dog his meds.
No, we'll be ending here about half an hour.
Okay,
Speaking of which, it's 9:30.
Yeah.
It's 8:30 where I am.
All right, so the snow becomes increasingly deep as you travel through this section of the forest, and you enter an area where a windswept gully carves a path through a tree-covered ridge. A soft cascade of snow falls from an overhead branch, hissing softly as it strikes the ground. And I will need everybody to give me perception checks. Ziggy, you notice something everybody else misses,
Yay!
and you almost miss it yourself, but you just barely make it out at the last moment. You notice a form of some sort of creature blurring in with the snow. It's incredibly difficult to make out, but it seems to be lying in wait.
Guys, I think someone's kind of ambushes over there.
Oh, good.
Does the thing know I see it?
It doesn't appear to react to you or to the group. It is absolutely motionless.
Motionless and white.
I'm going out on a limb here because one part might start combat with something we don't want to fight. On the other hand, this thing's probably trying to ambush us, so fuck it, crossbow.
All right. Before you fire your crossbow, folks, put yourself on to your marching order on the map we're at right now. We'll run the encounter here.
All right, let's see here.
And I will give you... how far away do you want to be from it? I'm leaving it up to Zygarde because he's the one who spotted it.
Yeah.
What would you guys recommend?
20 feet would be good for you.
Yeah, I mean, most of my characters have pretty low AC, so I don't want to be up close to this thing.
And yeah.
All right, so I'm going to place it on the map, and you all can move as a group forward or back a square or two if you want.
Okay.
Huh. Okay, that looks...
Okay, so I'm gonna fire my crossbow at it.
All right, fire away. You fire, and it ricochets off one of the creature's scales.
Scales. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
And that will move us into initiative.
Alrighty then. Yeah!
Actually, you know what? I'm going to let everybody have a standard action before we move into initiative.
Ooh, surprise round.
Indeed.
I don't know why it's not setting the initiative anymore.
probably changed the initiative coding just a little bit. I'll mess around with it when I have time and see if I can figure out how to update it. See how far I have to dig for it. But, has everybody got their initiative adjusted?
Yep.
I see 3 initiatives for Iggy. I'm assuming the first one is for Iggy and the second one is for Ziggy.
Zagreed?
Yeah, they are. Sorry, I have the thing set to press button. I forget to press it sometimes.
That's cool. Alright then. Let's sort. This is a surprise round, so Iggy, you may take 1 standard action
How
or a move action.
many firebolts do I have left?
That's something you're supposed to keep keeping track of.
I know. I sometimes
I
forget.
believe you are down to 1. It might be 2, but I'm going to say 1. So I'm not 100% sure.
Then I'm going to cast nothing. I'm not doing anything because I don't have anything that's worthwhile.
Alright, Sahu. Standard or move action?
It's going to be a move.
Alright.
Yep.
Giles.
Knowledge check.
Knowledge Arcana. Three questions.
Alright, what is this thing called? What kind of defenses does it have and weaknesses? Well, that's not good.
No, it's not.
Let's see, and what was your third question?
Special attacks. This thing is called a Tetzelworm. It's a type of dragon. It can poison you if it were to grapple you by spitting it directly to your face. This is a Gnostic creature. Getting it at a distance is recommended.
Rahu looks at his glaive, looks at the worm, looks at his glaive. Right, not a problem.
And I shall launch a crossbow. Oh! Come on.
You hit.
Come on,
And you confirm.
Yes!
Yeah!
Starting this
Huzzah!
off with blood.
That is a rare thing to happen. Actually, hold on. Since I am fatigued, you need to take 1 off the attack roll.
It will still hit and it will still confirm.
Oh, God.
Yeah, now we're cooking with gas.
And you hit it in just the right spot and it punctures right through the scales. Alright, Ziggy.
Ziggy is going to hit it with a crossbow again.
Oh, damn.
It hits, doesn't confirm, but it definitely hits.
Doesn't matter, still hit.
All right. That brings us to Rahu.
I wish I could 5-foot step and wail on it. But I can't.
Sad but true.
Can do, though. Yeah, I'm gonna make a 2-step over here and prepare. Ready to action that if it gets close, slashy slashy.
You can't 5-foot step in difficult terrain, so you can take move action to move for your surprise round, or you can take the standard action to ready.
Oh. Well then. Yeah, we're just gonna do that.
All right. Uh-oh, Sahu needs an exorcism. All right, Sidian, you have a standard or move action.
Brett?
Oh, for who now? Giles?
Sidian's got a standard or move action.
Oh, well, he's gonna move.
All right. Sweet, we got a taker. Iggy, you're up.
I can't attack.
All right.
It was surprise round, standard or move.
Let's see. Well, might as well use it. Iggy is gonna cast Fireball.
Firebolt.
Firebolt, Fireball. It does not matter to me.
Well, there is a difference.
Fireball is a much more powerful spell. And one of my favorites.
God damn it!
Oh.
That will miss.
Well, I'm out of offensive spells unless I decide to sacrifice one of my spells.
You don't have any offensive spells.
But I applaud you for trying. However, it finally reacts from all of the crap that's being done to it.
What was his initiative?
Currently
15.
second.
So not bad. And Sidian's already in delicious bite range.
Why would you get close, Brett?
Sidian is young and foolhardy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Good thing I healed everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. These are all against you, Sidian.
All? Okay, so, the only thing... Okay, what's my CMD? I am...
Dude, the only thing that hits you would probably be the claw.
No, the claw won't hit me.
Then nothing hits you.
But
It does attempt to grapple, though.
with the bite.
Oh, with the bite?
The bite
It's
missed, so-
okay. Yeah, my AC is a 16, so...
Is that the fatigue care? No, that's not
No.
the fatigue care.
No.
Damn, okay. Sahu. I mean, yeah, go team. Woo.
Shoot bang!
We are just on a roll to crits today, aren't we?
Mm.
Doesn't confirm, but fuck.
Oh, if only.
It was close to confirming, and it is looking really messed up now.
This is why I played a gunslinger, by the way.
Azai, do you remember the innuendos I used in your game?
Yeah. Oh God, no.
No, I'm not going to use them here. Wrong character.
Oh,
Giles,
thank
you're
God.
up.
Alright, Giles will again try to fire his crossbow. However, because Sidney has moved into melee, like the idiot he is, I know it's kind of, I'm being a little bit self-critical because I'm one controlling Sidian, but
I'm kicking my ass here. Do you mind? That'll miss.
alright.
Ziggy.
Ziggy is going to reload their crossbow, and they are going to attack it again.
That will also miss. It goes shooting off into the trees. Rahu.
Oh, Rahu takes a step forward. Leaves.
Well, that will hit, and you cut the enemy down.
After 2 crits, although if the other one had confirmed.
That was an effective use of your combat rounds there.
It helped
Gosh,
you got a surprise round.
Yeah,
We
well
just-
done.
We just ganked it and just kicked its ass before it could even do anything.
Yep, and unfortunately, guys.
It's time to wrap.
Yeah,
Alright, let me save my... I have to still save, right?
you can. But generally, Magic Dealer saves the campaign. Alright, guys, so since it's time to wrap, I'll lay it down. Jokes about your looks abundant. Your chastity vow redundant. But that's enough about Mary B. Let's talk about my favorite thing, me.
Yeah, that was one there.
Sure you don't mean XP?
Oh, I also want XP.
Yes, let's